The year was 1924 in late December when Floyd Collins made a significant discovery. It was a cave that promised to change his life. He spent weeks excavating the cave, but a small mistake left him trapped under rocks, facing freezing temperatures and starvation. The rescue efforts drew thousands, including the attention of the president, yet none of this helped Floyd. This is the tragic story of Floyd Collins, the infamous Kentucky cave explorer. Floyd Collins discovered Sand Cave in late December 1924, recognizing its potential for tourism due to its proximity to a highway. He quickly secured a deal for 50% of the profits from the cave's exploration. Eager to develop the site, Floyd spent hours each day digging to create a suitable entrance, removing loose rocks and widening passageways. On January 30th, 1925, Floyd ventured into the cave once more. Navigating through the tunnel with a kerosene lantern, he reached a notoriously tight section known as the Squeeze, only 9 inches tall. Determined, Floyd lay flat and pushed himself through, despite the gypsum crystals hindering his movement. On the other side, he reached a narrow pit he had been working on and descended carefully. Finally reaching the cavern floor, Floyd was ecstatic. However, as he began to leave, his lantern fell and broke, plunging him into darkness. As he attempted to exit, he dislodged a rock that pinned his left leg. Trapped, he called for help, but it wasn't until the next day that anyone heard him. Property owners Ed Estes and B. Doyle, along with Doyle's son Jewel, found Floyd. Jewel, being slender, was able to reach him. Floyd instructed him to get his brothers for help. Soon, a crowd gathered as rescue efforts commenced. Homer, one of Floyd's brothers, was particularly determined to save him, squeezing through the narrow tunnels despite the pain. Despite several attempts to free Floyd, including using a harness and crowbar, all efforts failed. The situation grew dire as melting ice increased water flow into the cave. The water flowing in from the ice melting was from the crowds outside of the cave starting bonfires. News of Floyd's plight spread, turning the site into a spectacle with hundreds of onlookers. On February 5th, 1925, a shaft was dug in an attempt to reach Floyd, who was now without food and water. Despite continuous efforts, by February 16th, 1925, workers confirmed Floyd had died. The cave was sealed with Floyd's body inside, although it was later retrieved by his brother Homer for a proper burial. This harrowing event remains a poignant chapter in the history of cave exploration.